Hello everyone, thank you for joining OneScreen Solutions. In this video, we are going to talk about OneScreen Annotate. OneScreen Annotate is all-in-one high-powered interactive whiteboarding and collaboration software that has everything you need to run a group session, office presentations, and brainstorming sessions. With OneScreen Annotate, you have the ability to write, draw, and annotate on top of anything that is in front of you on the same screen to explain your ideas. It could be a video, an image file, or a document file. Furthermore, OneScreen Annotate allows multiple users to work simultaneously on the same screen. For businesses and team meetings, you're most likely to have a lot of brainstorming sessions where you are setting out landing pages, producing text, and developing a campaign strategy. The software also offers a lot of subject-specific capabilities, including some pre-embedded lesson tools and some predefined templates for creating engaging presentations. OneScreen Annotate in your business, meetings, and classrooms allows everyone to stay on the same page throughout your presentations, allowing you to make faster choices. Because you have a visual reference, that means with OneScreen Annotate, they can have focus on the brainstorming rather than taking notes and all that. Let's talk about some basic features of OneScreen Annotate before we go into further details. It also allows you to record your screen with audio and without audio. You can always save your files and notes in different file formats for future editing. Let's start using OneScreen Annotate. When you double-click the software, a toolbar with some icons will appear on the desktop. This toolbar is completely customizable. That means multiple users can have their own toolbar with different buttons on it. This will give them a comfortable experience when they are presenting on the screen. They'll get to know which buttons they are using and the location of those buttons on their toolbar. We'll talk about the customization of toolbar later. On the toolbar, there's a mouse icon that we will utilize to switch between desktop and whiteboard mode. So when I click on this mouse icon, it will take me to my whiteboarding screen. And if I tap on it again, it will take me on the desktop. That means I have the ability to write on the desktop or any screen that is in front of me, or even on the whiteboarding screen. Once you launch the software, this is the main whiteboarding screen you will be looking at. Let's start with the basic navigation first. OneScreen Annotate can be used in two different modes. One of them is the whiteboarding mode, where you can write and draw on your whiteboard. But if you're working on any other screen, could be a document file, a presentation, or maybe a YouTube video, or if you have your desktop in front of you, I can simply tap on the mouse icon from the toolbar, select any tool from the tool section, and now I have the ability to write even on my desktop screen. So these are the two different modes of using the OneScreen Annotate. On the toolbar, we have different buttons for quick navigation. For example, the page icon with the right arrow on it will take you to the next page. The page icon with the left arrow on it will take you to the previous page. And finally, the double page icon with the down arrow on it will insert a new blank page. Similarly, on the right side, we have Document tab, or the Page Manager we can say, where you can view all of the pages at once. This will show you all the content that you have worked on. You can view them, delete them, insert new pages, and you can even export or save them in different file formats. So for example, if I want to change the position of any of the doc page, I can simply drag it, and now I have switched the position. So in this way, you can make changes accordingly with the pages that you have worked on. Alright, so down the left hand side are the tabs where we get Document tab, Gallery, Properties, View and Conference. Let's look at the View tab first. The View tab basically gives you the option of how you are going to customize your whiteboarding screen. For example, you might not want to have this trash can on your whiteboarding screen, so simply unselect it from the View tab. And now you will notice there is no trash can on the whiteboard. Or you may want to have a grid on your screen. This is great when you're teaching mathematics specifically. I have the ability to change it to grid and then adjust the size using the slide bar. So play around with these options and decide which one of these options you would not want to be on your whiteboard. Let's talk about different styles of pen in OneScreen Annotate. So in the Tools section, the first thing you will notice is the list of all the pens. I'll start with the normal pen. This is the simplest pen tool that can be used for regular annotations and free handwriting. If you notice, I have a full stop at the end which is not right. It should be a question. So I can simply remove the full stop using my eraser from the toolbar, selecting normal pen again and then insert a question mark. If I select an eraser down here at the bottom, I have the option to adjust the thickness of the eraser and I can also select the type of eraser. For example, if it's a normal annotation or your handwriting, you can use the normal eraser. And if I move on to the next page where I have already pasted an image, I can use my image eraser to remove a certain portion from any image. I also have an option to clear the whole space. So these are the different types of erasers. Let's talk about Intelligent Pen now. Intelligent Pen has the function of shape recognition. That means handwritten shapes are going to be cleaned up automatically. This can be used for flowcharting and presentation enhancement. Now in this case, if I choose eraser from the toolbar, it may take a bit of time. In order to avoid that, I can simply put a cross on an image to remove that from the screen. And that's how Intelligent Pen works. We also have a pointer pen. Pointer pen is used as a laser pointer. That means any lines or annotations drawn by the pointer pen disappear when the screen is touched again, or when you select a new tool from the toolbar. Next up, we have the text pen. When you want your handwriting to be recognized as a text, this tool is for you. So I'm going to write hello in my normal handwriting, and once I stop, it will automatically pop up as a font. We also have a multi-pen option. This will allow multiple users to write on the screen at the same time. And at last, I have the brush pen. If I want to paint something, I can do that. And that's all from the pen section. Let's move on to the next feature. Let's see how we can use a screen block or a curtain feature in OneScreen Annotate. So I have this picture here, which I have pasted from one of the pre-embedded lessons in OneScreen Annotate. Now what I'll do, I'll simply block the screen for the students or for the meeting attendees. Simply from the tools, accessories, I'll tap on screen block option and you can see the picture just got disappeared. And why I have done that? Because I want all of the students to focus on me, all of the attendees to focus on me. We will discuss the topic with the audience and then we are going to show them the actual text. So here I have blocked the page. Now I can ask anyone what do they know about periodic tables, the picture which I have just pasted over here. and then gradually I can reveal the screen, just like this. If you want the screen to remove completely, simply tap anywhere on the screen and exit. That's how you can use the screen block option. Let's start using math tools in OneScreen Annotate. You can find these math tools in the Tools section. Simply navigate to Accessories, and you will notice that we have compass, protractor, and a ruler. Before I show you how to use them, I'm going to draw a line and a second line as well that will intersect the first line so that we can measure them. Let's get the protractor out now. Now we can simply move it by pressing and dragging inside the shape. And when it hits the intersection point, you will notice a small circle that starts flashing. You can increase the size of the protractor by dragging it from the side, and if you want to rotate it, you can use the white circle to do that. So I put it in the center, and now I can measure the angle from here to here. I can drag this bar until I get to the right spot, and now you can see on the right side it measures at 109 degrees. Let's write the value on the whiteboard. And that's how you can use the protractor. Let's move to the next page now. On this page, we'll draw a few lines. And we will use the ruler to measure the length of these lines. Let's get the ruler out from the Math Tool section. You can move the ruler around by dragging inside the tool. And this one also flashes when you get it on the right spot. If your ruler is not long enough, you can simply drag it from the yellow to make it a bit longer until it reaches the ending point of your line. Now I can see the two bars inside the ruler are not correctly placed, so I can simply drag them until I reach the ending point. Same goes for the starting point, and now it gives me the value on the ruler. I can again choose my normal pen to write down the value, and that's how the ruler works. Simply move to the next page, and in the same way you can use the compass to draw some circles for you by tapping on the white circle and moving it all the way until it completes the circle. Once the circle gets completed, you will notice the value, the diameter or the radius on top of it. OneScreen Annotate allows you to record your screen with audio and without audio as well. In order to start a screen recording, from the Tools section, tap on Accessories and choose Screen Recorder option. Now by default, the audio is disabled, so make sure you have enabled and check the box if you want the screen audio to be recorded as well. Down here we have few more settings where you can set the destination path and then the recording quality in which you wish to save your videos. Once done, simply tap on this red button to start screen recording. Once you are done with the work, for example, I'm drawing some shapes, simply tap on the stop button and it will automatically take you to the destination path where the video is going to be saved. You can always change the name, and this video is easily playable on the default Windows file format. Other than screen recording and lecture recording, OneScreen Annotate allows you to start recording feed from the camera device that is connected with your screen. You can store it for annotations. For that, simply use the content capture tool if you want to record the feed that is coming from your camera device. You can find the content capture tool in the tool section, and just below the accessories option, tap on the content capture tool. Select your camera device, and once done, tap on OK, and you will be receiving the camera feedback right here on the whiteboarding screen, and then you can start annotating on it. The first part of OneScreen Annotate training video, these were some of the basic features that we have discussed. Finally, I would like to talk about the license activation from the help section. You can check if your software is activated or not. OneScreen Annotate comes with a perpetual license. That means you are authorized to use it indefinitely without any termination or resubscription. In the next video, we are going to discuss some advanced features that are available in OneScreen Annotate. Stay tuned and see you in the next video. Thank you for joining OneScreen Solutions.